welcome to TMZ Live. Harvey Levin here.
Charles here.
So we showed you this video we put up of Suge Knight running over that guy and killing him, the video that will be the centerpiece of his murder trial. And when you look at this video, it does look on a level like Suge Knight may have been threatened to the point where people had guns there.
And then he had to escape.
And he did it out of fear. Well, we found a video that we shot a couple of years ago, and this is going to create huge problems, I think, for Suge Knight.
This was in 2012. Suge was leaving a Hollywood nightclub with his pal Cat Williams. They got into a fight outside the club.
Big fight. There were a lot
of people, a lot of ruckus, punches thrown. Take a look.
Holy back up, back up, hey, back up, hey, back up, hey, back up, chill out.
There's Suge, there's Cat.
Get him.
They're trying to fight Suge and Cat.
Get your man, chill out. Huh? Nobody stop.
Suge just threw a punch. Suge just threw a punch.
Okay, now here's what's interesting about this. So they're in the middle of this chaos, right? They're punching people, and you can see how many people are around them. It's basically Suge and Cat against however many.
So Suge,
how does he get away?
Suge gets in his car, and this is going to make the other thing look like deja vu. Watch this. He hit a guy. He hit a guy and ran.
As he's pulling out of the parking lot, the guy actually rolling on the ground.
You see him rolling on the ground. Now watch this.
Look at front of the car right there.
Plows through the crowd.
There's a guy rolling on the ground.
And it is in some ways a carbon copy of what happened a month or so ago in Compton. That Suge Knight gets in the middle of an altercation. He says he feels danger. He gets in his car, plows through a group of people, hits, and runs.
Well, I think the biggest problem too, Harvey, is that you can tell in this video from 2012, he's angry. And when he's angry about the fight that he just got in, he revs his engine and floors it into the crowd. So I think it's gonna be an easy argument for the prosecution to make that, look, this is an MO. Suge Knight got upset, he's getting punched through a window, and what does he do? He throws it in drive, revs his engine, and guns it at people. However, if they can get it into court, this is bad for him.
But then, look, I would think Suge's attorney is going to argue it's not the same thing. There was no imminent danger.
Yeah, but
no imminent danger here.
Hey, listen, the other argument is, what's the imminent danger? Suge could have just gone straight, didn't happen a month ago.
In Compton,
just go straight down the street and leave. That's what the lawyer's going to say. His MO, like Mike just said, is to go back into the crowd, do his business, and get the hell out. And that's the problem Suge Knight has.
The MO is use your car as a weapon. Use your truck as a weapon, which it does look like he's doing in the 2012 video that you just saw. It looks like he's intentionally gunning it at people that he's upset at. And if that's what he's doing in the most recent video where someone dies, I think he's got a problem.
This is Tyrone, Cruz from Atlanta, Georgia. I think this is just bringing it to a different level. This guy has issue, he needs help, and seeing this, I think that it's bad for him because they're not going to believe what he's saying is true. He's just doing this just to kill people, and that's not right. And it's going to go bad for him.
Now, Mike, let's now up the craziness. His lawyer, we found out, we talked to his lawyer, Matt Fletcher, and his lawyer told us that Suge, when he goes to court, and this ultimately gets before a jury, he's going to make a George Zimmerman argument. He is going to say that Suge Knight had a legal right to kill this guy, to run him over and kill him.
And when I was talking to him, there's a specific jury instruction that when you're involved in a case like this, what the jury is actually told about what they need to listen for, it specifically says that in a position where you're reasonably in fear, and in this case, Suge argues that obviously there's people attacking him, guys that that are known gang members to him that have are violent, that he is allowed legally to not only hit them, and in this case, Terry Carter gets killed, he's allowed to pursue them. So he can actually take his car and point it at where the people are and drive and hit them. That is totally within his legal right.
I gotta say, I just want to say, at least from my point of view, that is an insane argument that nobody is going to buy.
If he's in fear for his life and there's people that he believes have weapons, why can't he use whatever weapon he has to defend himself for the fight of his life?
There's one more part of the law, which before you argue it, there's one more part of the law. Even if he can retreat, so even if he had the out, he could go left, it doesn't matter. Even if you can retreat, you can pursue and do whatever you can with deadly force in this situation.
And what he says he heard is, should we shoot him? And then the guy who says it actually walks away from the truck. So he's walking away from Suge. Suge could go straight, and if he goes straight, he's not going to go through a crowd of people that could shoot him. Or what I may do, rather than just going straight past this crowd, is go to the right into this crowd, and I'll kill some guy.
So you're saying hearing the question, should we shoot him, isn't enough for Suge to be in fear that someone is going to shoot him?
I think he should be in fear. The question is, should he just gone straight and gone away from everybody, or gone into a crowd where the guy's walking away from him?
I mean, I know
Charles, you're making the point, though. Think about the video. Terry walks in front of the car. We're in clear view of Suge Knight. That's the guy who just said he should shoot him.
Do me a favor, Reagan, roll the video. Roll the video. Now take a look at Terry Carter. This is Bone going up to the car. And now let's fast forward and get to the point of after Bone is on the ground, watch what happens to Terry Carter. Terry Carter is on the right now. So now
white shorts on?
He actually starts walking away.
No,
he's walking backwards.
He's backing away now because the truck is coming.
But hold on. But in the video, he walks, though, into sight of Suge Knight. He walks in front of the car, then backwards.
Okay.
So that could be argued he's now looking at the guy who was going to shoot him.
Mike, I will make you a bet that I won't admit is a bet because we're not supposed to do that, but I will give you 30-to-1 odds on this one that no jury is going to buy that.
Well, and just to end this properly...
Did you notice he didn't say okay? Did you notice he didn't say okay?
I can't make the bet because we're not allowed. But the reason I know what the winning horse is here is because he did say that's the defense that they have is Suge didn't mean to hit anyone. It was an accident, but he could have legally killed him.
He could have killed him. Yeah. We're going to move on.
Moving on.